Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
They fed you things? So you're not possessed, but growing a demon. What? Cassandra, is there anything we can do to help?
Can we do anything?
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Wait. Was it the Envy Demon? Are you sure it was him and not a demon?
Could it have been the demon from Therinfall?
No. The demon came later.
But a demon couldn't simply take his place without anyone noticing.
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
I am so sorry, the both of you. This can't be at all what you thought or wanted to hear.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait.
You have it anyways.
Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome. He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
We will. Cassandra, I am so terribly sorry for what happened to Daniel and what happened here. And I know you don't want to talk about it now, and I understand that, but my door is always open. Or wherever else we are. Sometimes I don't have a door available, but you know what I mean. So I'm guessing the Lord Seeker is up here then? Do we think there's any more fighting along the way, or has he already made sure that everybody that could fight for him is dead? What was the whole point of this? Why not just walk away? Oh no, never mind. I lied. He still apparently had more lackeys left. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Man was not without his surprises, huh? Oh, you're still here too? Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of that. Feel bad now. You come back? Thank you.
Not even a challenge.
All right. Now I think we have an open road to the Lord Seeker.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a woman I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
That is me. You must be the traitor I've heard so much about.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition.
I do.
Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
So you're helping Corypheus instead to right that perceived wrong. I mean, granted, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the Chantry or the Circle, so like, I kind of get where you're going with that. But you decide to go Team Corypheus? That just seems like you're kind of like going the polar opposite of what you should be doing, kind of thing.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
This isn't the right thing. You literally gave the Templars over to an envy demon. You gave yourself up in part to an envy demon, and now you've been growing demons inside of Seekers. How is any of this the right thing?
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What
Do you?
Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew.
Not this again.
A pure beginning.
Not this.
Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Yeah, now we kind of know what the Maker's will is. I'm picking Cassandra's side on this. Ow, ow, ow. But first, the Lord Seeker. While you guys handle that, I'm going to go handle this, though. Because, you know, archers are ouchies. No offense. One of my very good friends is an archer, but they could be ouchies at times. Okay. No. Don't. Not to me. No. Okay. Now this.
He was insane.
He was.
He had to be. Perhaps the Envy Demon's influence?
Maybe.
Remove the Lord Seeker so it could take over the Templars?
If so, it definitely worked.
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this Book of Secrets.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's head back and we'll see what he had.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the Old Inquisition.
Oh?
And now it falls to me.
You seem upset. What did it say?
Are you all right? You look drained.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is?
Barely?
The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
That sounds awful. It's what? The equivalent of magical castration? I can't imagine. Oh my, I had kind of heard of it, but not really. Oh my goodness.
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil.
How?
What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
So what you're trying to tell me is that the rebellion was needless. Like, there was no need to rebel, nothing. In the end?
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry. Not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Cassandra, that's a lot. That is a lot that you've just learned. I mean, the fact that you were made tranquil and then made whole again? That's something you're probably going to need to sit down and think about for a while. But what else is in the book? What else did it say?
You said there was more in the book.
At some point, power becomes its own master. We cast aside ideals in favor of expedience, and tell ourselves it was all necessary for the people. Will that happen to us, Inquisitor? Will we repeat history?
I don't know. I honestly don't, Cassandra. I feel like it would be foolhardy of me to say, no, we'll never repeat history. We'll be better than history, but we all know how it goes. So all I can say is I don't know. But I'll do everything in my power to make sure that we don't in the end.
I can't foresee the future, Cassandra.
But we know the past.
We do.
Those who do not heed history are doomed to repeat it.
Yes. Yes, they are. But your faith, it's been shaken, hasn't it? Or are you still firm and resolute in it?
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
No, as far as I've ever heard, it's not. So how would you rebuild the Seekers in the end? What would you do to make them better, or to make them new again? Or would you start from scratch? Or would you burn it all to the ground like Lucius wanted to?
If you did rebuild the Seekers, how would you do it?
I can't be the only one remaining. We will always spread to the winds, and some may still be out there. I would find them one by one. We would all read this book, no more secrets. Then together we would establish a new charter. The Maker's work in truth.
That sounds very, very noble. But what is the Maker's work? At the end of the day, if you don't define what the Maker's work is, how can you do the Maker's work, you know?
You keep saying that, but what is the Maker's work?
There is no way to know for certain. That is why we must seek it out. Perhaps we lost our way because we stopped looking.
Perhaps. Perhaps you need to keep looking again. I mean, Cassandra, honestly, you can pretty much do whatever it is you want to do. If you want to make the Seekers better and rebuild from scratch, if you want to start over, if you want to walk away and burn it all down, I'll support you. But it's up to you in the end. I don't think anybody, especially after everything you've gone through, has the right to make that decision for you.
That's not for me to decide, Cassandra.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I could not have done this on my own.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We worked together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Hisrad? Is that another nickname for Bull that I didn't know about, or?
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, why did you say it like that? I mean, it's very nice to meet you, though. I'm always up for meeting more of Bull's friends.
It's so nice to hear friends say good things about me in their secret spy reports.
He does. But they aren't really secret, are they?
Look, Gat.
Relax. Unlike our superiors, I know how it works out here. We're in this together. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Dorian, as much as I love to hear you argue with other people, because honestly, it generally is a treat that I like enjoying a snack to and just watching it happen. We should probably focus in on the mission so we don't start some kind of like diplomatic incident that Josephine and Liliana are going to have to bail us out of. Because if I have to hear one more disapproving sigh from Josie, I'm going to be very sad.
Arguing about the war between your two nations isn't going to help anyone right now.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Okay, that all sounds good, but why not just attack at sea?
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
Fair. That is very fair. And what if the ship has mages, out of curiosity? Are we prepared for that?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Good to know all of this. Bull, does this all work for you? You're more knowledgeable in this.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong.
And it always does.
If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Okay, I'm ready. Shall we get going before there's any more diplomatic incidences?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss.
Okay.
Krem can lead the charges.
Perfect.
Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Will do. Hey, Gat, did you want to talk at all?
Just waiting on you and Hisrado. Iron Bull, I guess.
Yeah, can I ask you a few questions? You knew the Iron Bull back in the day?
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharan?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharan, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
Oh, wow. And then you joined the Qun shortly thereafter?
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
I had never heard the story before.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather.
Excuse me?
Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull in trouble, out of curiosity, with the Qun?
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharan longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
You had trouble with the Qun as well?
It sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Qunari cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. but I didn't.
Why not?
The Qunari were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
Interesting. That's a very, very interesting way to look at it. How will this alliance help us? Out of curiosity. Like, I got the lowdown from Bull, but I'd love to hear your side of this.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You get more use out of our ships, I imagine, and the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Okay, well that is good to know. And how did you end up here overall?
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
And before that?
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
I can imagine. Well, we'll move along shortly. It was good talking to you.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
All right. Well, shall we go find Bull? Hey, Bull! How's it
Once
going?
they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I am ready to go, Bull.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges! Double time! Let's move!
All
You
right.
gave your charges the easier target.
Excuse me?
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Gat, I can't tell whether you're nitpicking the Iron Bull or if you're just doing friendly humor. Only time will tell, I guess.
Vince up ahead!
Yeah,
Don't let them warn the others.
How are they gonna warn the others if they're dead? Now. No, sorry, gotta go! Okay, how about you? Yeah, this? Oh, no! Okay, is that all of them? Okay, I think that is. You said there should be more, right? Oh, I see the other
Iron Bull's
camp.
reports say you're a demon.
Excuse me?
Heart hammering, brush of breath at the base of my back. He licks his thumb before turning the page. He never finished. You don't have a demon inside you. You don't have to wonder anymore.
Stop. Just stop.
Cole, knock it off. People who follow the Qun get nervous around demons, remember?
Bull, how can you work with a demon?
He's not a demon.
He's all right.
Cole is not a demon, and Cole just gave you reassurance that you weren't possessed, so maybe you should say thank you. But Cole, also, sweetie, sometimes people don't want to know these things out loud. That's where we talk alone, you know? All right. More demons. Not demons. Oh my gosh, now I'm calling everything a demon. Venatori. More of them. Okay. This one? Hello. Thank you.
Come for me.
No, what? Okay, he's gone. Is there still you? Oh no! Why are you running? Not from me. Let me. Okay. Ow! Tiny, and it hurts. Okay. Now this. Okay. Good. Another round done. What is this? Okay. This all looks like they definitely had set up some very terrifying shop here.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
They can still retreat. Bull.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah,
Your
Oh?
men need to hold that position, Bull.
Excuse me?
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
Bull? Bull, these are your men. I mean, the only thing Gat's right about is you have to do what's right. Right for you. I don't care about this alliance. I care about your people. And I know what you want.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
Yes!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Excuse me? Excuse me. Don't call him Hisrad.
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks,
Sinks. Qunari dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Okay.